Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about a friend that you probably shouldn't trust. We've got the Hermit in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the reverse. And the energy is, I'm going to give you advice that you feel is probably in your best interest. But the advice I'm giving you is actually how I want you to act, because maybe I want what you want, or I'd rather see you not get what you want. This is a friend that has a hidden motive. And I do think there's a risk that someone's going to listen to this advice and then afterwards find out that there was this ulterior motive. So, hello, Stephen. How are you? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of Winchanta. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope it's nice weather where you are. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we will start with the Metamuse. What else do we have about this advice? Seven of Wands in the reverse, Prince of Pentacles in the reverse, which would be the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be a difficult situation because you feel like you might upset your family, or because you feel like you're taking a risk financially with the Ten of Pentacles. I see there being an obstacle to happiness, or I see there being something that could be a problem and you want to address it. And that's what this person is trying to advise you on. But again, they don't want you to actually get around this obstacle. They would rather this obstacle actually cause problems for you. Hello, Key Controller. What's going on? Knight of Swords or Prince of Swords in the reverse. Five of Cups. And the Star. So the Star energy is whoever I'm reading for. The Hermit in the reverse would be your friend. There's going to be some information that comes in, or some announcement or update that causes you to be concerned. And that's why you're asking one or more people, like, what would you do in this situation? Should I say something? Should I do something? You don't want to look back on this and feel like you handled it wrong. And I do feel like you're operating with good intentions. You want to do right by a friend, a family member, a spouse. But this person, they have some reason to want you to fumble this. The Fool, Two of Pentacles. So if you have a mediator or somebody that is communicating between two parties, someone who is like managing a reconciliation, this could be the person that is messing with it. This is somebody who wants to make sure that it is like impossible to recreate balance with the Two of Pentacles. They're making this obstacle worse through how they speak about it. They might be misquoting someone. They might be saying they saw something that they didn't see. Hello, Matt. Hello, Deborah. How are you doing? Oh, they so fake. I don't know, man. We're about to find out. But this is somebody who I think wants what you want, or because they can't have what you could potentially have, they want you to like fumble it. So thankfully, we've seen some energy lately with some good friends, which is nice to kind of balance that, right? We've got the Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse. Ask questions. When somebody gives you advice for a difficult situation that doesn't sit right with you or seems counter to what you are going to do, ask them, why do you think that? Is there a reason you think that would be better? I feel like if you just pose a few questions, you'll be on to them like that. You might even already be on to them, right? But this is somebody who you may already be slightly suspicious of, or this is somebody who, when they give you this advice, they act a little bit weird. And you're like, why are you being so weird? That's totally fair. Hello, Danny. How are you doing? This is the Morgan Greer Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Fool in the reverse. They're going to get found out. They're going to lie to you. They're going to misquote something. They're going to say something wrong. I'm seeing in my mind the mother from The Notebook who held back those envelopes or letters, right? That's what this is to me. They keep information from whoever they're giving advice to in order to make the situation seem more dire. Like, oh, you should break up with that person. I haven't heard anything. Or it sounds like they're getting over you. This is somebody who I think is trying to get you to end a relationship. Yeah, they're creating some illusion here to make you feel like there's no way to resolve this situation because they don't want you to resolve the situation. If you think it's, impossible because the other person's perspective hasn't changed and they're not willing to hold themselves accountable, then you might just look at it as, a done deal and move forward. They don't want you in this relationship, whatever it is. Yeah. So they could be lying to you about what they heard or what they know about an argument or somebody's current status, what they're saying. Chariot and the Moon, both Cancer energy, so that could be important here. Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Lovers. So they come through, this friend who's fake, they come through, they want to give you some information or they want to give you advice, and it's based on something that is missing information. They're keeping something secret. The Moon is clarifying the Four of Pentacles. So absolutely, they're withholding information that would enable you to reconcile or make something better. And it's because they want you to lose this person. The Lovers is a soulmate. This could be another friend. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. But this friend giving you bad advice, what are we calling you? The Fool and the Hermit in the reverse. You did come out as the Fool in the reverse too, but So the Hermit in the reverse wants the Star to break up with somebody or end a friendship. And they have information that would actually motivate or be a catalyst for this Star to be able to reconcile things, but they don't want the Star to reconcile. So with the Lovers clarifying the Seven of Cups in the reverse, we have somebody who's, I think, starting to realize, oh, you're maybe not interested in the same outcome as me. I think we have, whoever resonates with the Star, I think we have some suspicions, right? I feel like you want me to do something that would make it worse. I feel like what your advice is telling me to do would be accomplishing the opposite of what I want to accomplish. Like, no, that's not how I want to handle things. They're encouraging immaturity or being petty or, ghosting. This is the Fairy Lenormand. I think it's great, Deborah, that you said Gemini, because the Lovers, that's the soulmate, right? That is a Gemini card. So ding, ding, ding. We've got number 29, which is the Woman, and number 20, which is the Garden. The Garden talks about community. So if you resonate with the Star, I got a quick question for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive are you? How pursued are you by the others in your community? So I'm starting to sense that maybe this Hermit in the reverse is threatened by you or competes with you. And they're jealous because there's somebody who's into you and maybe they want that person for themselves. I'm seeing whoever is this star energy also has the sun energy. So it's like you have this balance of light and dark, fun and serious. There's something about your personality, your charisma, as well as I think how you actually look that makes this hermit in the reverse want you to fail. They feel like they can't compete with you. So maybe what they can do instead is find a way to like intercede in a negative way. How can I get you to like ruin your own love relationships? Let's sabotage them. If you've ever read, sorry, give me a second. It's cold. I was wearing a sweatshirt before I started this live stream. I don't know if I was ready to take the sweatshirt off. Where'd it go? I miss you. It's making me think of the relationship between the main girl and was it Pumpkin? But I don't want to give too much of that story away in case you haven't seen or read it. This is the situations deck. It's true. So we've got history, family, and lost. Yeah. So this family card to me is this close friend who's giving you advice, right? They're in your inner circle. That's why you're asking them for advice or why you're listening to them. But I feel like there's something that happened in the past between the two of you. They may have told you they've forgiven it, or they don't think about it, or they don't hold a grudge. But I feel like they want to do something to kind of disrupt your life before they ghost you. Or before they cut you off, because they're still mad about something. This is like resentment. Yeah, they're hiding the fact that they're still carrying a grudge, but we have the pressure cooker clarifying family. So this is somebody who's in your inner circle who is hiding the fact that they're actually really mad at you. Hello, Johnny. How are you doing? Yeah. They're planning, this is a projected card of the lost is what we're clarifying, right? So they're planning to ghost you. They're planning to block you in a few days, in a few weeks, but they want to like go out with a bang. They want to like make sure that you do something really silly because they told you to before they lose this connection or this influence over you. All right, this is the energy oracle. So I believe we've got an envy card in here and an anxiety card. Either of those could come out. But like I said, this is somebody who's like, I'm about to walk away. Let's do something fun first. First chakra, Archangel Michael. You've got protection. Somebody's looking out for you. And the thinking woman. So remember we had the Queen of Swords. This is also your energy. This is saying they might underestimate your ability to pick up on what they're doing. They might assume that they're more effective than they really are. All right, let's get a few from, this is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. So where this soulmate, whether it's a close friend or a lover, I feel like it's probably more a romantic connection that you're trying to get advice regarding. I feel like that person is trying to find a way to get back to you with the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. This is someone who has something to say. They might be reaching out to your friend and saying, hey, is there any chance you can like let me know how to run into your friend, or do you know would they be willing to see me? And they're telling this soulmate of yours, nope, they're still mad at you. They're telling you this person's still mad at you, right? So it's like, let's keep them apart. Let's convince them both that the other is not willing to talk yet. Eight of Pentacles and the Strength. Strength is clarifying the Lovers. I feel like the connection between you and your soulmate is too strong for this person's lies to really convince you. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody that you know so well that even though in whatever moment you're dealing with, they're like this, they're angry. They're like, I can't believe you ordered the wrong thing, or I can't believe you forgot to do that one thing. But you know them so well that you know they're maybe just like a little bit mad about something else. So you like, toss out an inside joke, or you poke them in the belly, or you do something to kind of bring that energy back to playful, and it works. That's how these two are, right? We don't stay mad at each other long. We see things very similarly. I know that person thinks about me. So when this bad friend or fake friend puts in all of this effort to make each of them feel like they're not interested in talking to each other, it's not successful because there is such a strong tie. Like, well, that's weird because it kind of feels like they're thinking about me. It kind of feels like they miss me. That's when that suspicion really starts to become more pronounced for you, where you're like, what is up with my friend? Is it possible they don't want me to be happy? Is it possible that they would rather me lose this person? Two of Cups in the reverse and the Lovers. Is my best friend threatened by my relationship? Is my best friend interested in dating my person? Maybe. Yeah, so while the Lovers, the soulmate is looking for a way back and to give an offer or to make things better, the communication coming in from your fake friend, the Hermit in the reverse, is that this person is ready for things to be done. Hello, Ground Zero. How are you doing? Hello, Amy. It's empowering, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Although, are you receiving mine? I spell my name with a C. I always like to joke. It's like my two favorite things, cars and men. Ish. Although that's plural. That's not really fair, is it? And I don't know if cars and men are my two favorite things. But there's really, if you know a name, or like a pretty first name that has the word cheese in it, you let me know. We've got the Tower coming out with death. This is, I'm going to tell you bad news. I'm going to miscommunicate how somebody else is feeling because I want you to actually break up with this person. What is this, like an Emma Austen book? What the hell? But I thought he loved me. No, he don't, bitch. Really? But he wrote me 12 letters yesterday. It's just like, for whatever reason, there's a person communicating or like updating the two people who aren't talking. Wasn't there like a Friends episode? We're not talking to each other. And then somebody's like in the middle. I don't know. It's just, they're taking advantage of the fact that they're the liaison and they're miscommunicating what the sentiments are on each side of this fence to their own benefit. But with this High Priestess, again, we have very strong intuition. We have this feeling, this inner knowing. Well, I don't know if that sounds right because I know that person's totally in love with me. He wrote me 12 letters yesterday. Hello, Dwayne. How are you doing? Hello, Illuminati. Hello, Carrie. How we doing? All right, so we've got the Hanged Man, Eight of Wands, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. Yup. So in other words, your fake friend sees that you are a little bit upset and maybe a little torn, right? Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I let it go away or do I fight for it? And when they communicate something with the Page of Wands in the reverse, you receive it as bad news. But I also see this Page of Wands as miscommunication. I'm telling you something because I know it's going to upset you. Win, because I guess I don't like you. And number two, I'm telling you the wrong thing because then that means you don't actually get this beautiful relationship that I'm jealous of. But your intuition is saving you. You're like, this just doesn't sound right. I feel like it pushes you to reach out to this person on your own. And that could be why Fool in the reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, it's foolish for them to lie because you're going to find out that they lied, right? Well, I guess they don't care because they're like, it's okay. I'm going to like stop being your friend in a few days anyway. Don't lie. You know, they talk like that. Hello, Realm of Bedlam. Meow. How are you doing? What else do we have? Six of Swords in the reverse. This is the Black Tarot, by the way. And the Chariot. So just when they feel like they've had success, they're able to tell you you shouldn't be friends with this person or you shouldn't be dating this person. It sounds like they're still mad at you or it sounds like they're talking about you. Just when they feel like the capstone on their little campaign of breaking you two up is like sparkly and perfect, that's when everything starts to crumble. That's when, again, you're like, this doesn't seem right. I think I'm just going to like reach out to this person myself. Because you're right. It doesn't sound like the person that you know. Eight of Spheres or Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Spheres or the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So instead of relying on my friend or instead of, you know, being a little bit high school about it, I'm just going to reach out and talk to this person on my own. Hello, Foxy. How are you doing? Hello, Michael. Hello, Doors. How are we all doing today? This is, you know what? I really don't want to lose this person. And I don't want to like sit here and wait around. I'm going to just do something. This person is too important for me to like risk. And I think you're honest with yourself about, I really miss them. I don't want to lose them. Even if I look a little bit silly, reaching back out to them right now, even if what this fake friend of mine has said is true, at least I did what I could. Three of Spheres in the reverse, Justice. Because if this person really is that important to me, if I really do care about them, I will feel better about how I handled the situation if I did everything that I feel like I could have reasonably done, right? Hello, Black Lamb. How are you doing? I'm glad to hear it. It's the only way we stay sane, right? All these fake friends out here. We got Page of Wands in the reverse again, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh, what's that? Thank you. I knew I was right all along. Queen of Wands in the reverse, jealousy, envy, right? Page of Wands in the reverse, miscommunication, or we could even take this to being lying at this point. But the Page of Wands in the reverse is I'm telling you something and it's wrong. I either read the situation or read the room wrong. It's probably being a little bit too kind to them. Or I purposefully want you to have the wrong impression. Why? Because I don't like myself? Because I don't get the attention you get? Because I want the person that is interested in you? For some of you, this person wants to be with you. Two of Swords. When I said Two of Swords, I heard Two of Hearts. It's important for someone. The Lovers in the reverse. A decision regarding a soulmate and whether or not to pursue still knowing them, still being in their life. So follow your intuition. It's not a bad thing to ask for advice. It's not a bad thing to get input from your close friends or your family members, especially when you know that they care about you and want to see you happy. But do not disregard your own intuition in favor of advice from a person you're already a little bit suspicious of. You know something happened in the past. Maybe you felt like they forgave you or got over it easier than you expected. This person's like sandbagging their grudge. King of Swords. They know more than they're telling you. I think they're starting to worry that you're onto them. Hermit in the reverse. They think you know. Oh no, what am I going to do? I've been caught. Four of Cups in the reverse. They realize that you are onto them because all of a sudden they find out that you are talking to your soulmate again. I thought I told you to reject that person. I thought I told you that they weren't interested. I thought that you were going to like walk away from that person because I told you to. No. I do my research. So I love that we have the Knight of Spears or Knight of Pentacles in the upright, because at the beginning we had one in the reverse. It was an obstacle, sure. And you wanted me to believe that it was an obstacle that was big enough to keep me on this side. But then you know what I did? I remembered I had this like Carhartt suit. I had some good boots, maybe even like a shovel. I'll get out there, take care of myself. No big deal. They were hoping that you would stay in that I'm not going to talk until they talk to me, or I'm not going to take an action until somebody tells me it's a good idea. They did not think, we've got the Devil and Temperance in the reverse. They did not think that you would take that first step. So they've been trying to manipulate the situation to make it so that you can't repair things with them. And then you were like, watch me. I can do it. I don't need your help. Emperor in the reverse. And they're upset because they feel like they've lost control. They realize you're not listening to their advice. What's up, Bumface? How we doing? Yeah, you're right. That would work. I'm gonna see what it, I don't know. Could you guys actually see me as Brie though? My favorite is Munster. Could I just go with that? There's so many people with that name. It would work out, right? So we've got Emperor in the reverse, right? They feel like they don't have control over you anymore. They're wondering if it's going to turn into an argument. Their plans are ruined. And you, my friend, you have won. Don't gloat. Okay, gloat. This is somebody who thought they could control your love life and destroy your love life before they ghost you and tell you that they didn't want to be your friend anyway. But you chose to believe in your intuition, and you chose to believe in that love connection that you have with somebody, and it is working out in your favor. So good for you. I'm proud of you. Should we see what's wrong with this person? I'm just kidding. Kind of, not really. This is the Path of Shadows. Why is this person so butthurt? Marsha. Everybody loves you. It's not fair. Fallen angel. Was it even real, the paradise I fell from? Or are they just a nightmare, the realms I now roam? Oh, didn't we have Realm of Bedlam? Look, you got a little call out, a little shout out. This is, I think, our Hermit in the reverse. They were previously quite nice to you. They were previously a good friend. But something happened in the past and it shifted them into, what can I do to mess with you? I'm going to get you back. They might blame you for the end of a relationship that they were in. We've got imposter syndrome. In a room full of equals, I stand in doubt, a stranger in my own triumphs, shadows cast about. Yeah, this aligns with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. There's a lack of confidence or some insecurity that really makes it difficult for them to connect with others in a healthy way. I love it. We've got people pleasing. I wonder how much of myself I've lost in others. The pieces that remain, no one can notice. This, my friend, is you. This is the star energy. Is it nice when people like you? Sure. It's better when they respect you. They're not going to respect you if you're a doormat. So don't be a doormat for anybody. Now, does that mean you should quit being kind, caring, and supportive of others? Of course not. Come on. What it means is when people show you who they really are, you can't continue to give them chance after chance after chance after chance. You have to use that intuition and discernment to know when it makes sense to walk away from something. Do we give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes? Yes. Do we give them second chances sometimes? Yes. But I'm not going to give you 87 chances. Like, you didn't figure it out. So, like, that's where we're at. This is somebody who I think wants to approach this social situation as kind and generous and apologetic, but there's someone who wants to take advantage of that. So we want to like kind of shed that, right? You can still be a nice person without being a people pleaser. Ask me how I know. All right, this is the Wild Reflections Tarot. What else do we have? Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's going to be an opportunity for you to break free from this issue. You're going to reconnect. You're going to, be close again with that soulmate. It's going to feel kind of fresh and exciting and effortless. I don't normally like the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, but with these other cards, for me, it feels like, I haven't seen you for 2 weeks. I used to see you every day. So when I see you after you get back from your little trip, then I'm going to be like overly exciting, right? Oh, Joshua, your name is so perfect for that question. I hope you're having a good day. So we've got the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Devil in the reverse. That's such beautiful energy. Whether it is a platonic relationship or a romantic one, this is one where you can count on each other. You're reliable, you're compassionate, and there's no fear that ties the two of you together. You genuinely just want to be good to each other. So don't lose this one. This is a real one. Whoever your Gemini, lovers, soulmate person is that you need to start talking to again. All right. And dare I ask what happens with the Hermit in the reverse? Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in the reverse. They're going to find out that there's been a reconciliation or recovery here between the two of you, and that your opinion of them has changed. That effectively you traded out the fake friend for the real one. Oh, weird. It looks like you're lying to me and you don't actually want me to be happy. And this person that you don't want me to talk to wants me to be happy and cares about me. So you're just going to go, whoop. Okay, bye. See you later. So this person feels like you figured it out. You told them off. They were so confident they were going to be the one to block you. They were so certain they were going to be the one to tell you, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Queen of Swords in the reverse. They're angry because they know, there it is again. You two have a very strong connection, a very strong bond. Okay, if you know that somebody is like super in love, that they're soulmates, and that they basically finish each other's sentences, how is it? Like, how cocky do you really have to be like, I can convince them that they're wrong? Like, dang, dude, like find a board game or something, video game. I don't know. It didn't work though, because whoever you are, the star card, the person who wanted to make things better with their soulmate, had good intentions, and they could feel those other good intentions from their soulmate. So that lie was never going to be successful. It was only going to be a delay. From the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So yes, they're jealous. They are finding out that the two of you are together, or you are still together, or you are still very happy. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse, flanking that. It's like they're watching both of you. Feeling left out. I hope they don't have binoculars. Six of Wands. Swords in the reverse. I don't know. There's got to be some like perfect like TV show or movie reference for this, but what I'm seeing is basically that meme dude who's standing behind a big tree trunk, like, you know. This fake friend, the Hermit in the reverse, is very aware and maybe even has a front row seat to seeing that whatever their BS was, whatever they tried to do to cause you trouble, complete failure. I said it. Complete failure. They cannot keep the two of you apart. The two of you are too like crazy about each other. Five of Swords in reverse, y'all are like making amends, and also this means their little sabotage did not work, did not take. Oh no, now I don't have any friends. Maybe don't mess with people's relationships. Okay, this is the Overthinker's Oracle. Hello, Frederick. How are you doing? Hello, Amy. Exactly. What else? We've got, please don't go. Wait for me. Everything you said was true. I just never admitted it. I do feel like this is between, like before the reconciliation between the lovers. They had regrets. They didn't want to argue. There's a lot of attraction, physical attraction between the two of you. But there was some devil energy here. Someone needed to let go of some fear or codependence, and they did. Good karma. Remember, we had the devil in the reverse a few times. So there was something that needed to be resolved within the soulmates, but it was. Your fake friend may have tried to do a love spell. I don't get that this was in the soulmates. I feel like this was the Hermit in the reverse trying to make someone fall out of love, or trying to make someone who doesn't love them love them. Take it how it resonates. I hope I can reach you before it's too late. Each of these soulmates, they were worried that that conversation wasn't going to happen in time, and that something would prevent them from being able to continue to get to know each other. Some of you may have had a fourth party. So outside of you and your soulmate and this friend who's fake, there might have been somebody who came up to you and was like, hey, that fake friend of yours is looking pretty fake. I don't know why you're still friends with them. You think they're fake yet? What do you, maybe? Or somebody else commented on information you got from that Hermit in the reverse fake friend. And that's what helped you understand. Oh, so they lied to me. Okay, I got it now. I'm picking up what you laid down. I think I know what I need to do. This is The Truth Is. What else do we have? Family issues, family creating issues within this connection. So remember, we had that family card, that inner circle. For some of you, this best friend is like a sibling. But there's, you know, clearly a third party trying to make sure that you didn't get back together with someone, or didn't have an exclusive relationship with someone. There is maybe a temptation to move really quickly now that you have reconciled with this person. This says slow down. Don't rush the connection. Ashamed, embarrassed about past behavior. So this soulmate of yours, yes, they have very good intentions. They have very strong feelings for you. They want to do right by you, but it's hard for them to talk about what happened in the past because they know they should have treated you better. Is that stopping them? No, they're very much so working towards this healing and just, trying to deal with it. This is the Gypsy Oracle. Scholar. We're dealing with somebody who's probably pretty well educated or somebody who's well read. Sorrow in the reverse. Waiting. This feels to me like the star energy. You know what you know yourself well, and you do listen to your intuition. You were hoping this person would come back to you, your soulmate, but you were trying to manage those emotions and not let it make you too depressed or upset. Child in the reverse, somebody who claims to be innocent but is not. Somebody who pretended they were upset for you or worried about you, but they were not. Ooh, actually. All right, this is the Love Oracle. What else do we have? Second chance, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. So you get the second chance with this soulmate, but you may not have anticipated that there would be a friendship that ended. You may not have anticipated that there would be unexpected struggles with someone you thought you could trust, right? But you're realizing because of what you've dealt with this situation that this friend was still holding a grudge. Epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. So I guess they're not my friend. I guess they don't want me to get what I want. I think they put a spell on you. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Longing, craving, aching, wanting. I think they wanted to be with you or with your person. And elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. So what can I do to keep these two apart so that I can be with one of them or so that, I get more of my best friend's time, that kind of thing. Hello, Joy. How are you doing? Oh, that's okay. You're welcome to your opinion. No, I wouldn't say that. I think we're dealing with some pretty heavy subject matters here. So I like to be a bit humorous in order to balance that out. If you want to take that as petty, you can do that. That's totally your, prerogative. But I will let you know I have had ample opportunities to be very petty and I've chosen not to be. I just think that it's important to understand that there are going to be feelings. We can feel those feelings. We want to be petty or we want to be responsive, but we hold back. If you listen to my readings, I think you'll find that I discourage being petty. But I don't blame people for feeling validated when they make a difficult decision and they find out that they made the right decision. But thank you for the comment. So we've got loyalty. This is that soulmate. Trusting, reliability, believing, and hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. That's why it was so hard for this star energy to really buy into whatever was being said by that fake friend. You're making it seem like there's zero interest, there's no chance, we're never going to get back together. But in my soul, I have this intuitive knowing there's something still there and that person misses me or wants to be with me too. The thing is, this fake friend seemed to want to keep you in an anxious state. They wanted you to be nervous. I mean, the card is called pain, so I guess they wanted you to be upset, right? But we've got apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. They wanted you to feel like you couldn't take action towards this soulmate. They wanted you to feel like it was already a lost cause. Mm. This is the Zodiac Fortune Tarot cards. Let's see what else we have. Hello, Rebel. How are you doing? A happy proposition is in store for you. You should use your own brains more. This is about when you have very good intuition, and you do, don't be too reliant or overly reliant upon other people's advice. Does that mean you're always going to be right? No. But you want to be a little bit more selective about who you're taking advice from or asking from. Be careful and avoid a loss. And a stranger who will turn into a good friend. You may be losing one friend, but there's somebody else coming into your sphere, and this is going to be somebody that will be the kind of friend that you do want, the kind of friend that does want to see you be happy. And it could be that number 16 is important for you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.